I chose bodybuilding as my journey, and I'm loving every second of it. Welcome to The Pursuit. All right, people, welcome back to another vlog. The Pursuit, we might as well call it the recovery now. We're back in the car, and I'm gonna try it one more time here. See if we have any luck with the car camera setup thing. We got pool today. Still recovering from the injury, and every training right now is kind of feels like Russian roulette to me, to be honest. It might go well, it might not go so well. All comes down to how recovered I am, obviously, and the decisions I make within the training. Now, I did adjust a few things here and there to try and make sure I'm keeping myself whole, which you'll see in the training session itself. Some things that I have changed, but yeah, we're still in a position where body composition is not where it was in terms of both size and conditioning. So with training slowly picking up right now, Calum and I decided to do a fat loss phase now, basically making sure that once training is back to what it should be, and I'm able to actually grow from my training, we can actually push, and I'm in a good position to do so by then, body composition wise, and there we go, and appetite wise. So that is what we're going for right now in terms of food. So food is a bit lower, cardio's back in, and steps are back up. The last 1.5 weeks, I should say, training has been slowly getting better. So that has given me a lot of hope. Essentially, you can't see shit, man. It's been giving me some hope that this eventually will get better and I will get back to my previous level and beyond. It's been getting in my head, if you've seen 2 videos ago, talked about it a little bit, where how it's affecting me mentally. And just this morning, I was kind of thinking to myself, like, my journey is my journey, and everybody else's journey is irrelevant, because I see people around me making moves, and that's good on them. They should, and I'm happy for them, but I should not let that affect my own mental space, as in the fact that they are progressing doesn't mean that I cannot progress or I cannot still reach my goals. Time is also sort of irrelevant. Some people might get there when they're in their mid-20s. Some people might get there when they're in their late 30s. Time is going to tick by anyways. That's something that really settled in this morning. Time is going to go by anyway, so all I can do now is just make sure that day to day, the steps that I take are conducive to my goal, and that's really all that matters. Nothing else is relevant. So on that note, we're going to try to make today a productive training for the level that I'm at right now, which is also not the level that I have been at, and that's something I just need to keep reinstating to myself, or keep telling myself, because if I don't, then I start making some silly decisions during training, within this rehab process. So, like I said, just going to focus on putting down a productive training session, trying to make little steps ahead compared to the last session, and just work my way back in that way and beyond to new heights. That's the goal. See y'all in the gym. All right, here we are. We're gonna start off today with some rehab exercises for my shoulder blade, just to make sure that moves correctly before we go into the upper back stuff and the lat stuff. Just got a couple of sets of some horizontal retractions, some retractions in this plane, and some band pull aparts, So without further ado, let's get into it. So one thing that I brought back to help me navigate kind of this phase is the logbook, the Alpha logbook, just to make sure that the steps I'm taking and the weights I'm using aren't like ludicrous compared to what I was doing the week before. Obviously, because there's a gap now between what I'm able to do now and what I was able to do before my injury. So if I don't use this, I'll probably make too big a steps trying to get back to where I was at, which is probably gonna set me back, which we don't want. This one is the most important one for me because my shoulder blade doesn't really want to move down yet. Before I wasn't even able to do this pain-free, like lift my arm up here. So that's already a win, but the shoulder blade now really moves inward, but not really downward yet. And so with exercises like pull-ups or pull-downs, which we're gonna do in a bit, that's really important. Because otherwise it'll just go inward and over and then impinge that tendon again. So with this work, we're trying to teach it that pattern of depression before we go into the real stuff. All right, time for some pull aparts. Some horizontal abduction. All right, we're good to go. For the first exercise, we're gonna go into assisted pull-ups. Before I got injured, my back was probably my most improved body part, which it needed to as well. So I just need to get that back now. But I feel like these assisted pull-ups helped me a lot to achieve that. So bringing them back. So we're gonna, for our exercises today, we're gonna do one big warming up set of 20 reps, and then one working set of 12 to 15 reps, another working set of 10 to 12 reps, and then a final working set of 6 to 10 reps, a bit heavier. I say heavier, not really heavy just yet. But yeah. Reps. Felt good. I just need to focus on really moving that right shoulder blade properly. So I can feel that my left lat activates more than my right one, especially that lower lat part. And that's going to be governed by the movement of the scapula. So let's see what I did last week. I did 54 for 15 reps. The range here is 12 to 15. So I'm gonna go a little heavier. It's gonna be 47. 47 is obviously the weight assisting me up. All right. That's a good burn. That was 15 reps. I did 40 for 12. Range is 10 to 12. So we're gonna go 33. For reference, before I got injured, literally the week before, I actually did 7 working sets with 33. So that should be a very comfortable weight for me actually, when I'm not injured. Can't forget that part. Let's do it. Oh, just about hit 10. That's on the edge, but still good, within the rep range. So I'm just gonna go one heavier for the 6 to 10 set. I remember over 2 weeks ago, I was barely training. So it feels so good to be able to kind of feel like I'm making progress again. Still having intra now, even though we're cutting just 30 grams. I'm on like 3,000 calories in total now. 20 minutes of cardio, 10K steps. I'll do another video on a full day of eating soon. Six. Also remember, I shouldn't do any force reps right now because the chance of losing good technique there is obviously higher. So I'm basically stopping the set. I would say 1 or 2 reps out of actual failure. But those 1 or 2 reps aren't the reps I should be doing right now. We're gonna go to the next one. Okay, next up is barbell rows. Just gonna do a little warm up with the bar and then a warm up with 1 plate aside. And then I think we should be ready to go into the working sets here. All right, this is gonna be a warming up set. 15 to 20 reps. See what I did last week. 2 plates aside for 15 reps. So I'm gonna stick to 2 plates aside because the sets thereafter last week, I didn't hit the full rep range. So I'm gonna go heavier now already. That's not the smartest thing to do. Aim for 15 reps here, and then we'll go to 120 and do 2 more sets with that. So aim for a good set here. Felt that. And I aim for
10 to 12 with this 120. I did 10 reps last time, so hopefully we get a little bit more today. Crazy how strength can drop from an event like this. I don't know how fast I'm gonna get it back. We're about 2 weeks in now, and still not, like, there's still something going on here, but it's not flaring up or anything. I shouldn't jinx myself, but it hasn't been flaring up, and I intend to keep it that way. But yeah, curious to see how long it eventually will take me to get back to my previous level of performance and size. But this used to be my backup set, where I'd get above 10 reps with ease after doing 3 plates. So yeah, right now it's a step in the right direction, and that's how I should think of it. It's more than I've done in the past 3 months. Just sat there thinking about that set. Realized there's still some improvement there because I did more on the pull-ups than last week, so I was more pre-fatigued, and I'm eating less calories, so still good. I was able to maintain reps there. Got another set with that weight now. Did 7 reps there last time. 6 to 10 is range. Let's see what we get out of it. Had 8 reps there. That's a win. Wasn't the cleanest rep, but still okay-ish. Okay, so I'm gonna go and do the Dorian rows here. It's a high to low, semi-supinated row. Lets me focus on the lats more. I'm not doing any warming ups here because my back's already warmed up. I did 35 last week for 15 reps, so I'm gonna go with 40 for 12 to 15. And just squeeze that out of the lats. The only thing I don't like about this machine is it has rubber grips, so I can't really strap it, so grip does become a factor here. But nonetheless, we're gonna give it all we got. Felt that burning, which is good. We're gonna go with 50 and aim for 10 to 12 reps. I don't know if you guys have seen my vlog with Nate in MI40. We're doing this machine plate loaded, and I'm giving some cues there. So important here with any chest supported machine move is that you don't let your upper back kind of round over that pad. It might give you the illusion you're creating more stretch, but you're not. Maybe a little bit in your erectors, yes, but we want that stretch here on the upper back musculature and the lats. And for that to happen, we have to keep the thoracic kind of locked in and just let that movement come from the shoulder blade and the upper arm. Because those are the two spots the lat moves. It was 11. It's improvement. Set number 3. I'm gonna go with 55 here. Didn't do that weight last week, so 6 to 10 reps. See where it brings us. It's feeling very stable. This, again, don't want to jinx it, but it's feeling more stable than it was last week. So that's improvement for sure. And those are the wins that I have to kind of take. Seven reps. I'll take it. Now we go on to neutral grip pull downs. Neutral grip pull downs, we got the Mac bar here to help out with the grip. Lat focus. That's the last one for back today. Feel that. Okay, set number 2. I'm gonna go 10 kgs heavier, then aim for 10 to 12. The difference between obviously this one and the assisted pull-up that I did before was that's a pronated wide grip, and this is a neutral sort of closer grip, medium grip I'd say. So here the elbows travel close to the body, which is gonna be more that lower lat. And there we're gonna have some of the upper lat fibers, teres major, teres minor, and upper back. Upper back will also help here, by the way. It's still gonna hit both, but it's just gonna bias one a little bit more here. That's about as heavy as I'll go today for this. Okay, one more set here. I'm sticking to the same weight. Rep range now is 6 to 10, obviously. Have to really focus on engaging that right lat, as I can still feel it more on the left side than on the right side. Felt good there. If I keep focusing on really initiating with the shoulder blades, then it goes right. Got 3 more exercises to go here. Reverse pec decks for rear delts and 2 for biceps. So even though with back and with rows we also incorporated the rear delts, I am going to do a warming up set because this movement is rather tricky for the shoulder. So I'm going to do a 20 rep set, get everything nice and warm and smooth, and then we'll start our working sets. I'm gonna go with 54. I can still feel a little bit of the difference between left and right in terms of stability, especially when I'm getting back here. But it's getting better. I'm gonna go with 61, shoot for 10 to 12 reps. I can feel that I'm on lower calories now towards the end of the training. Starting to get that empty belly feeling, even though I had an intro workout. It's either I'm low calories or I'm just a fat bastard. I'm leaning towards the second option. All right, let's do it. 10. Oh, see what happened there? That's that low calories. I'm gonna stick with 61 and shoot for 6 to 10. Final set. Let's make it count. Okay. 9 reps. Definitely need to get stronger there. Now we got biceps, train some arms. We're gonna start off with some concentration curls. I'm gonna shoot for a set of 20. This is a safe position for my bicep to train in now. Anywhere with my shoulder a bit forward or right next to my body, but not behind me. Elbows, I should say. Elbows in front or right next to my body, but not behind me. I'm gonna start. Oh, 20 reps. Oh, set number 2. I'll go with 12 kilos, see how far we get. Oh, 12. Ooh. Yes. I'm gonna stick with that weight. Okay, last set here. Got one more for biceps. Standing easy bar curl. And then we're gonna call it a day. That was either 20 reps or 25 reps. I lost count. But 2 more sets here. I'm gonna go up to 25 kgs. Now I did 15 before. Okay, final set. Sticking with the same weight here, not gonna do anything stupid. All right, that concludes the session. I'm gonna try to see if I have a pump. Maybe I'll film it. Let's see what we're working with here. Remember, I've been out of it for 3 months. that was today's session. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like, subscribe, tell a friend to subscribe, help me grow the channel. And I'll continue to show more of this recovery process until we're back at full strength and still in pursuit. Peace out.